obviously, Rebel Without a Cause is most notably connected to James Dean, who I think has a very outsized reputation, legacy. I'm not really sure what the right word for it is, for only making three major films: Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant. Either way, I think he came onto the scene very quickly and he left it just as quickly. So why is he so revered?
Well, I think in many ways, Dean spoke to generation, even with just this one big role. Because if you're, I'd say, what, 20 in, or like 15, this is a movie that connects with you in 55. The closest parallel I can find is Heath Ledger. And obviously, he had about 10 years close to,
Yeah.
really 8 years probably, of being a central marquee figure. And then also I think he comes from a different school of acting. You know, he was working similarly to Brando in a much more modern style of acting. And I think he just would have gotten more interesting and better. And I think this is an interesting performance because while it's very good in many ways, I think there's some moments that he isn't quite there yet.
Part of the situation is this, which is everybody who becomes increasingly popular, once they hit their top peak, we start to tear them down. We find every flaw, every mistake. Never had a chance with James Dean. He was at the top, he died, and then that was it. We had no chance to pick him apart. And he never had any real failure. So therefore, we didn't have anything to look at that either.